Opening with the king's pawn controls the center and opens up the light-squared bishop and queen, often leading to sharp games. The Sicilian defense controls the d4 square with c-pawn. Nf3 develops the knight toward the center to prepare for a d4 pawn push, where the knight will recapture if black captures on d4. Nc6 helps control both the d4 square and the e5 square. d4 offers to trade a center pawn for the c5 pawn in exchange for more control of the center and quick development. Cx d4 gives black 2 central pawns versus 1 central pawn for white. Nx d4 recaptures the pawn and activates the knight in return for having 1 central pawn versus black's 2 central pawns. Nf6 develops the knight toward the center and attacks the undefended e4 pawn. Nc3 defends the e4 pawn and puts more pressure on the d5 square. e5 takes space in the center and immediately attacks the knight on d4. Ndb5 gets the knight away from danger, and threatens the strong Nd6+. d6 stops the threat of Nd6+, supports the e5 pawn, and allows the light-squared bishop to develop. Bg5 pins the knight on f6 and threatens Nc3 d5. A6 kicks the knight off of the active b5 square. Na3 retreats the attacked knight. It will look for a new square on c2 after white plays c2 c3 or c2 c4. b5 gains space on the queen side and threatens to fork the knights with b5 b4. Nd5 places the knight on a center square and attacks the pinned f6 knight. b7 develops the bishop and prepares castling. Bx f6 captures the knight, attacks the bishop and increases white's control over the d5 square. Bx f6 captures the bishop without doubling the f-pawns and opens up the e7 square for black to use. The opposing knight is kicked by a pawn, and must now move or be captured. This allows the knight to control more squares. This protects an underdefended pawn that is under attack. Castling gets the king to a safer square, out of the center of the board, while also developing a rook. Castling kingside tends to be safer because the king is further from the center. This develops a bishop off its starting square, getting it into the action. It is the last book move. This offers to exchange pieces of equal value. It is best. This ignores an opportunity to develop a rook off its starting square. It is an inaccuracy. This overlooks an opportunity to develop a queen off its starting square. It is an inaccuracy. Recaptures. This threatens to reveal an attack on a pawn. It is excellent. This develops a queen off its starting square, getting it into the action. It is best. This activates a rook by developing it off of its starting square. It is excellent. One of the best moves. It is excellent. This is not the right idea. It is an inaccuracy. There was only one good move in that position. It is a mistake. After all captures, this is an equal trade. This is the only good move. It is a great move. Takes back. It is best. This misses a much better move. It is a mistake. This overlooks an opportunity to increase a bishop's scope by moving it to a better square. It is a misbalanced. Neither player ever had an advantage. That game was pretty competitive. Both players had an amazing opening. Both players navigated the middle game well.